Good evening. RV Debs here. It's Friday night. I thought I would. I'm a little late, but better late than never. Let's see if anybody wants to visit. I hope so. Yeah, I was running late today, but I'm here. That's all that matters, right? Right. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Miss Marilyn. Hi, Dana. Hi, Iris. Well, thank you for saying hello. Hello, Lynn, and I am. Yay. Right now, the winds are over 30 miles an hour. You can hear it whistling through my kitchen door whistles. Hello, ES. Did you hear that? Hi, Marilyn Monroe. So I'm here, a little late. Oh, well. I've been busy, though. Been very busy. Hi, Sharon Lee. Hi, Kimberly. Ooh, it's snowing. It's mild. It was like 60s, but the wind is like crazy right now, really. But I'm very safe here. Hello, in love with health. It is wintertime. Yes, it is. Thanks. This is old. I've had it for probably 20 years. I used to work in it when we do the art shows. I just had my dinner. That was why I was late because I was hungry and I had to take a shower and I was busy today. Anyway, I'm here. Cold and foggy in central California. Hi, Beverly, and thank you. I appreciate the thumbs up. Let's see. Hi, Martha. It's freezing in Michigan, 0. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, let me see what it is here. It was very mild. I didn't even need a jacket or anything today. It was 71 when I must have checked last. It's 60 degrees. Tomorrow's it's going to be cold. Tomorrow it says high of 45 and low of 20. It's like one day it's very warm and the next day you're freezing. Chili's a good thing on a cold, snowy day. Yep. My dinner is out in my truck. Kale and blueberry smoothie. See, that just doesn't do a thing. I mean, that makes me, I would never eat if that's all I could, if that's it. I know you're too lazy because there's nothing in it to make you want to go get it. I'm just kidding though. I don't like this kind of stuff. So I was talking to Kathy and she told me that Nathan, her son, said that he makes these really delicious chicken tenders. So I got some chicken tenders and I put it in a bag, put the chicken tenders because I'm going to air fry them. I air fried them. Bran flakes, that's not much of a dinner. Pea soups really sounds good to me. Anyway, it was easy. I just put the chicken tenders in this plastic bag with about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, about probably a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and probably another maybe a half a cup of panko, some garlic, some salt, pepper. I put some basil, and I shook it, and it sat for a while. And I made them in the air fryer, and I just had them, and I just had to have them. Granola I like for lunch. That would be good. Kale needs to be steamed until softer. Yeah, I'm not that's one of my I don't hate it or anything, but if that's probably my least favorite vegetable is kale. I've only had one kale salad that I really did like, and never again. I never got it again. So, you want to see what I painted today? Cocoa Puff sounds tasty. Yes, Maryland's gone through quite a bit over the last couple months, for sure. Hi, Bill. Yeah, I have a hard time doing the kale thing. I know some people love it, and I know it's healthy, but I gotta like what I'm eating, I think. That's just me. So my chicken was good. And let me show you what I painted today. What do you think it is? You won't guess. Ta-da! Basically a little flamingo. What do you think? Cute? It's 5 by 7. It's just this little one. Thanks, Marilyn. And I took the other paintings, the little paintings that I did. I said I was going to buy frames, and I did. Hi, Terry. So now they're all framed, the little 4 by 6s. And yeah. So I thought that would be kind of a nice way to at least receive them, whoever buys them. I'm just putting it back so that it doesn't fall down. But I'm happy with it. How are you, Terry? Yeah, psychedelic. That's me. Thanks, Maryland. Yeah, flamingos are cool birds. I remember going, someone was telling me that I have blue in my eyes from the Glens, but I can't change things. Let me see if I can make it. Not much I can do with it. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I've been painting a lot. Let me show you what I've got. I mean, I might as well show it. Yep. That's my desert scene. I know. I've painted more this week than all last year. Last year I only painted 2 paintings, and they were just real quick. Well, then I got the hearts. It's got a little bit of a kind of a bronzy gold on them. And psychedelic tree. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah. I'm a very colorful girl. Yep. So I've been keeping myself busy, almost like just really have to keep doing it. Do you hear the wind, Dana? And that's from in here. That's not even in the same room. Hi, Donna. Welcome, sweetie. A member to my channel. I love so much for you to thank you for doing that. Thank you, Clay. Hi, Catwalk. I have to be doing something now. I mean, there's got to be something I'm doing. So one of the things I'm going to look for now is some sort of desk or dressing table, not a big one, to put on the wall in my bedroom and bring all the beads over. And I have another light that I can work under. And I think then I'll have all my stuff here. I want everything here. Oh, thanks, Donna. Yeah, so I got these. I'm gonna make as soon as I haven't been able to make anything, but I bought these, and I'm gonna make the tops like some crystals. Aren't they cool? They're metal. It's a little metal like a peacock feather. I got 2 of them. I think they'll look really good. You're getting snow. 3 or 4 inches. Well, that's nice. It's not bad. Hi, Timothy. Welcome, welcome. Why is what name highlighted in red? Hi, Inez. Why is my name? Your name's not highlighted in red. I love mermaids and I love peacocks. As you can see, there's my mermaids. And I've done other mermaid paintings. How are you, Inez? I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to get back to you. I've been a busy girl. Oh, okay. Did Marilyn do that? That's yeah. If she's saying hello to you, your name is highlighted just by putting that whatever you call that. So if you want to say hello to someone to make sure that they see you, you can do that to their name. Thanks. Thank you. The @ sign. Yeah. So you can do that. Like Inez, if you wanted to say hello to like Miss Marilyn, you would do that that @ sign, and then right next to the @ sign, you'd put his first a couple of initials, MI, and it will bring up his name and or her name, and you click it. Ampersand. That's what I was like thinking of when I was thinking of the @ or whatever you want to call it. We're a friendly group, aren't we? So I'm talking to this man who lives up in Massachusetts. Hi, Greg. A pegboard for what? I've got a corkboard. Your clay and your straight tripping. I'm glad you're telling me because I wouldn't know. Yeah, there you go. Marilyn's right. That's an and sign, the ampersand. It's okay. Isn't that also a copyright sign? The little thing. Do you guys want to hear about this guy? Yes, Marilyn Darling is quite the teacher. Oh, the R in the circle. That's true. Tell you about the guy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're with me. Okay. So I've been on Second Life. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tart. And you have an avatar and you try to find people to talk to and have fun. Happy Friday to y'all too. So anyway, I've met several people and mostly guys. I've talked to one lady that is kind of like a friend there too. So anyway, nobody's special, and a lot of the people are there for like, just not what I'm into. I like to play games and things too. I don't just want to hook up and pretend and have our avatars play with each other. Brown chicken, brown cow. Anywho, so I met this guy. His name is Dave. He'll probably come on here sometime. I haven't told him the name of my channel yet. Yet. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Hi, Noble. But he's a very intelligent, nice man, like I said, from Massachusetts. And he on Second Life, he's got everything. He has a huge property. Okay, we got that. The registered R is the trademark. I was wrong. Um, so anyway, he's got a lot of a sim. He's got a lot of land around. So he's got a big, huge house. He's got theaters, and he's got animals and boats and a helicopter and airplanes and vehicles, and you know you can drive them and stuff. Anyway, that you know what? Nobody gives a crap. But he might come in here and visit once I decide to let him. Hi, Minnow Fairy. I am comfortable. Even if the wind's howling out there. Can you imagine my RV right now be shaking? Yeah, but you know what, Kimberly? I think you're the only one. So it's fun though. And I actually broke down and bought my avatar a brand new, they call it basically body. It's like the new body. It's mesh. It's beautiful. Noble's interested. Okay. Yeah, so this guy and I, we've kind of clicked, and we have a lot in common. It's kind of fun. Yeah, can you hear the wind? That's coming through my back door. I don't know why it does, but it does. And it's really loud. Yeah, we have like, I think there's gusts more than 30 miles an hour. Here it is. I hear it. Oh, I know I hear it, of course. Yeah, he's in his 60s. And I've seen his real picture and he's seen my real picture. So, you know, we're not totally, we know who we're talking to. Yeah, we're talking on Second Life, and we don't type. We actually, you can call somebody. There's a little phone thing, and your microphone works, and you can talk privately, like as if I'm talking right now, and he talks to me. Yeah, you're talking to this person, and everybody. Some people are like hiding. They'll never let you hear their voice. You don't know who you're talking to. Hello, Miss RV, living with the geezer. So it's kind of fun, and we're talking, and we play greedy. It's a game. There's like places to go and play different games. And he's got owns his own games. It's a lot of fun. And I just bought this new body. They see they call it the classic, which is like 10 years ago. And that's what I had. She was real pretty and everything. Hi, Liz. Welcome, sweetie. Good to see you. Hi, Kathy's almost 60. And Regina and Molly. I'm just telling everybody about this guy that I met on Second Life. And so I decided to buy a new body, which cost 3,000 lindens. And that equals about under $10, something like that. And I have a new body, and you have to learn how to use it. It's really crazy. But once you get it, you get it. And on YouTube, you can look up Second Life. And if you have a body that you bought and you're having troubles, YouTube have people that explain about the mesh bodies or how you do this. So yeah, Second Life's a pretty big thing. And I tell you about it because listen, we sit home, a lot of us older people, with not a lot to do. YouTube. And Facebook makes me, I really don't like Facebook. It's so boring. Everyone, like one of them have to go and they show you pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage and potatoes and orange juice. It's like, why do I have to play that stupid game 20 times? Is there jealousy if he has more than one? No, he can talk to as many women as he wants. I don't really want like a one-on-one with this person. It's nice to have a friend that you can talk to live, and he likes it too. and we can dance. We go dancing, or we go to like a club and play games. And although I can't go to casinos because Texas doesn't allow it, so he can go places I can't even go. Eric's on Weight Watchers. I was on Weight Watchers. That's a good way to go. People date, Regina. People not only do they date their avatars and they date each other because they're online, but we're home alone. I was going to say the point is, it's another world of getting out and dancing. There's good music. Yes, your feet will never get tired. You're just, Iron Man. And um, so yeah, and I've even heard of people that meet on Second Life. Good for you, Eric. Congratulations. You could make yourself look like Clark Gable if that's what you wanted to. You can look any way you want to look. I'm a spring chicken. Hi, Gary. I just don't Facebook lately. I mean, I love to see that Kathy's on it. Family and some friends from Florida and up in California, but it's just the same old stuff all the time, and it's just not. Sometimes it just turns me off. But this whole world that I'm on, you can ride in a helicopter. You can do a balloon air ride. You have to know where to go. It's nice to have someone like Dave who knows exactly where to go to get this, how you fix that, how you can. He creates and builds, like part of his house. He built the deck, and he's got a Japanese meditation garden. It's fun that I found someone that at least, you know, and most people I have an apartment, I have a condo, but he has like a sim. He's got his own property. And it costs him a lot more than what I don't even pay a couple dollars a week. Fake book. It's just sort of redundant, like every time I go on Facebook, and I go every day, and it's always that, you know, um, if you could do this, and then they give you like six choices, or if you can find the Y amongst all the W's, you're a genius, and I find it in a second. It's just, I'm getting tired. I'm bored with it. Do you have to pay on the games? No, there's lots of free games. There are casinos, but I can't go in one. But no, you don't pay. Now you got to pay for clothing, shoes. You see something, but there's a lot of freebies. Someone like Dave knows where to go to get everything free, so you at least start off with stuff. And I mean, there's everything. Like you could go to the Empire State Building, you could go to Paris to the Eiffel Tower. I mean, it looks just like you're there. They've got like a place that's almost like Avatar. There's fantasy. There's really something for everybody. Really, there's kinky stuff. There's a lot of sex things because human nature and men build these things. So all the furniture, not all the furniture, because there are like where only children are allowed, but each sim is either adult or moderate or child. So, but the ones that are adult, I mean, every couch is not just sitting alone. You could sit as a single, you could sit as a couple, cuddle, you could have hardcore sex on a chair. So it's just a matter of finding the right people that aren't just into one thing. Find out what you're into. Yesterday, I went to a Broadway show and sat in the audience. And the whole audience there was about 75 people, and they did like a musical from different Broadway shows. And my friend Dave was in it. He was part of Les Mis. Yeah, you probably could in Love with Health. I don't have that, but that's a good idea. It's free. It's When you go to Second Life and you make an account with your name and stuff, it's free. I don't pay anything to them. Um, Dave, however, he's a premium, and I think it costs 99 a year, but you get 300 lindens a week, and you get a house that you can hang out on. So it's not a terrible deal, but I haven't paid for that. I just paid for my clothing. Yeah, it's a Maitreya. Oh, really? There are more? I didn't know. Hi, Blind Views. Yes, Emmeline, if your body is 3,000, then it must be the Maitreya body, which it is, because Legacy and I don't even know the e-body one, are more. I have all of them if you need any help. Oh, yes. Yes. Take down my name. And when you're on, let's friend each other. Okay. Now, online, my name is Calistia. Kalistia. Calistia. And the last name is Rossini. Rossini. And that's not my real name, obviously. Yeah, it would be, Linda, it would be so boring if I didn't have things like painting and YouTube. I love YouTube. I mean, like I said, if you're having a problem, because it is kind of technical, it does take time. And I'm sure Emma would say that, you have to be a little patient, because when you get on Second Life, you're a newbie and you look it and you feel it. But if you just give yourself a little chance to make a friend and ask for some help. Yes, no, it's TIA. You have it right. It's just TIA instead of A. Yeah, and the games are easy. I mean, there's these big tables, and you have to right click on a chair, and your little avatar, it says sit, and you say yes, and you start, you're at the table. I mean, you just have to just kind of go for it. But I've always been that way. Whose birthday is it? Bill? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my friend Bill. Happy birthday to you. Susan said, I tried Second Life, but I think you need a newer computer than mine, the video card. Yes, you have to have good graphics. Bill, did you have a good day? Yeah, you need a good graphics card. I couldn't play it for years. I had that old laptop that I'm lucky I could do YouTube. Oh, it's a distraction too, definitely. And now that I have this body, and it's beautiful, there's a big difference. I didn't think at first, oh, I'm not going to buy the new body. My girl's pretty, but it is better. But it's the classic thing to start. A classic body's fine. They're fine. Once you get a mesh body, and then you have to buy extras. So I wanted my breasts to bounce, because there's nothing like hard boobs that don't move. So you have to buy. It's called a HUD, and you buy it, and you put it on the way you like it. You can adjust it. Okay, I haven't bought a head yet, so I'm using the old avatar that I've had since I joined in 2007. And then by 2009, my computer wouldn't let me on anymore. So I'm thinking of getting a head, but my face I mean, it still looks pretty. She's pretty, but I'd like that face too. That's the next thing I'll buy. And they're not cheap. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed hearing it. It's kind of wild. I mean, it really is. Hold on here. Let me see. Yes, I wanted bouncing boobies. I mean, I wanted her to look kind of real. I mean, Your avatar is usually pretty perfect. I'm a hoot. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. How much is the head? I know it's expensive because I checked, um, what was it? A Maitreya head, and it was more money than the body. What's really neat is that my friend Dave and I, like, we go to he took me on this beautiful yacht of his, and you can drive the yacht. It's not endless because it's somebody else's sim eventually you cross over, but he knows how to do it. You can go skin diving. You can have a little, they're called HUDs for swimming. Some people like to make their avatars really like big girls, big boobs and big butt and stomach. But I'm thinking, why would I want to? I just want to have just a fun. It's not just a fantasy. It is a fantasy, but I let people see who I am. I have a picture of myself so that people don't feel like who is this person, Something. Well, it was a. They don't make heads. I thought they do. This is the wave of the future. Hey, Blind Views, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Well, we'll have to get together because I love going shopping. Do you like going shopping? Dana, if somebody wants to say hello to your name to you on the chat here, that's what they do is they make that little, like, what do you call it? We're going to do it at the at sign, okay? And right next to the at sign, they put in a couple of your initials, the first two initials and your name. Your name pops up. You click it and it highlights so that you can see that someone says hello. I went, I'll have to go. I want to see what that one is. Look, can you take a Lalutka head and put it on a Maitreya body? Because I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. But I'm a pretty quick study. And you could put these outfits together and then make it an outfit so the next time you want to look like that outfit, you don't have to go through it all. You just click on the outfit. Now I'm looking forward to seeing you on there. So make sure you find me. Julie, welcome to the chat party. Yeah, so I've been doing my thing. I've been painting. I still have the paintings. I only sold one. I've got these. I framed these. I thought that would really be cute. And they're not expensive frames, but they go together. They really go cute together. Let me put them together. Oops. Cute, huh? I picture them on the wall together or something. Yeah, I think they look good framed. And the other one, I have those three. They're not even on Etsy yet. I'm going to put those on Etsy later. These are on Etsy. If anybody wants to purchase one of a kind, they're whimsical, they're abstract. That's me. And in my house, in my condo on Second Life, I have my paintings on the walls. It is pretty fun, Molly. I mean, at least it's something to do. And it's things that I can't do in real life. I mean, I could go skiing, drive a race car, dance for a couple of hours without resting. And if you want to get sensual or sexual, you can. I mean, it just all depends on, what you feel like. But Mostly I like to just dance and play games and have conversations and get to know people and go to different clubs. And there, like I said, you can go to New York City, you can go to Beverly Hills, you can go to the beach, Fiji Island, China. It's kind of crazy. Oh, thank you, Marilyn, for putting that. Yeah, so you can check out my Etsy shop. I'm going to put those 3 on later today, but the rest are on there. Oh, yeah, and I forgot the one I did today. Just a little, this is a 5 by 7 little canvas. The vid. Treehouse. I love tree houses. Yeah, and that's another thing. You can like have any kind of house you want. You can collect furniture if you're into decorating and getting, you can put rugs down and resize things. You can, yeah, it's very creative. Oh man, so that's what I've been up to, and I've been staying up too late because this my friend's a night owl, and I am too. I know, Linda, you said my glasses reflect, and I'm not sure how I can adjust to get. It's just maybe my glasses. I need a blue blocker or something. Hello, Starless, Stella Starlight. What a lovely name. I think I said that last time you came in. Molly, I've been on Facebook for 13 years and go there only occasionally now to check on peeps. I know what you mean. Yeah, Facebook's just, I mean, the first time you see something like, pick pick one has to go, or you can only live in one place. Where would you live? And all that stuff just over and over, over and over. Or just all that stuff. I'm over it. Timothy, you would love Second Life because you could do there are airports. This guy that I know, we went up in his plane. We also went up in his helicopter, and there's everything. As a matter of fact, if you crash, let's say a boat, let's say your boat sinks because you like run into something, and you have technical difficulties. The boats it flings you back to your home, and you lose your boat. Then the Coast Guard, after a certain amount of hours, will find that boat and return it to your inventory. When it's snowing and cold, I don't like to leave the house at all. I kind of know what that's like, but I'm home a lot too. I try to go out a little bit almost every day. I didn't leave the house today except for to walk Rosie. Yeah, you survive what happens if you do crash, because you can crash. Then you fall into the ocean and you sink all the way to the bottom. And then you get you don't drown, and you click on your inventory and you go to your landmarks. You can go home, or you can go to wherever whatever landmark, and you just click and you go. I've never heard of that, Menno Fairy. Why would YouTube block you for using a word purging? That's weird. I don't get it. I don't know about Facebook, but thanks, Eric. Yes, I'm feeling good. I really am. It's better here for me, so much better. And I really appreciate you saying that. And you're leaving, so good night. Yeah, Marilyn, I hope that changes real soon that you can start doing some fun things. I don't do a lot, but going to doctors and stuff, that sucks. We went the other day with Kathy. I went with her. Stella Rose, welcome to my channel. This is the friendliest live stream on here. Everybody on the side chat, say hello to our new friend Stella. And I do these live streams Tuesdays and Fridays usually, 7 p.m. Central. A refresher sun visor video with the pens. Yeah, I haven't made any hats or visors in a very long time. If I'd have to like find a visor to do and all that. So at the moment I don't have that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that word. I really don't. That's so crazy. Hi, Dee Dee. See, we have friendly friends here. Nice, safe place. We kind of talk about positive, try to talk positive. No politics, no religion. Just, what I like to think about is memories. Like, for example, you mean the visors? Yeah, you probably could get a plain white visor or hat at Walmart if they're selling them right now. It is winter. Or at Joann's if you can find one. And then that's all you need. And then some Sharpies. Yeah, I kind of like to stay home. When I go out, like a couple days ago, me and Kathy, we drove to Abilene and had to go to a doctor's appointment and something to eat and, of course, shopping. I couldn't wait to get in the house, honestly. I'm so glad, Mano Ferry. It's going to take time, but you're doing great. That sounds good, Noble. Pomegranate green tea with honey. Sounds yummy, delicious. I'm doing a Diet Coke, which is not the best for us, but yeah, so I'm kind of tired now. I mean, I'm glad I did what I did today because then I can relax and go on Second Life, get my avatar, Kalista, all dressed up pretty. Listen to the wind. Kathy's almost 60. Someday you're going to retire because I am glad I am. I don't know if they can ban a word. Really. How can they ban a word? I mean, unless it's a swear word. No, that is the wind howling on my back door. Ever since I've moved here, every time it's windy, I hear it. And right now, let's see. Hey Google, what's the wind speed?
In Monday right now, there's a 38 mile per hour wind coming from the north.
38 miles an hour is pretty strong. I am so glad I'm not in my RV. Well, I am back into my art scene. I'm really enjoying painting. I try to do painting every day. Yesterday I didn't paint, but I went to the store. Something. I do something. Man, I'm glad I'm retired, and I'm sure I didn't have a major job that I retired from, but I did. Wedge a piece of cardboard. I have cardboard at the side with the doorknob and see if that helps. Helps. I don't know. Obviously, the wind is like really right there. I don't miss working either, Julie. I don't. And I've really arranged, thank God, I'm so grateful that I was able to get this apartment and arrange where I can live here on what I bring in on my Social Security and any extras, which is helpful. And I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a little boring. The town is boring. I don't really have a lot of social activities here. None. But I do have my best friend in the world that's 12 miles away. So we get together and we talk on the phone and no problem. I'm going to have to check the door because every time it's windy, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, the RV, it didn't really rock us to sleep. It was very unnerving. When the wind was moving the RV around, it's not a good feeling, especially when it's gusts and you just like everything. I'm glad I'm not in it. Yeah, it sounds cool. It's crazy. Oh, Dee Dee, you can't wait till you go, oh, what am I going to do? But even my cousin Maxine too, same thing. She said the same thing. You find things to fill your day. You find more joy. You don't have to do anything, which is a really cool. I mean, everybody has to go to a doctor's appointment or help somebody, but I mean, generally speaking, your time is just so your own. Yeah, the only reason I can do this, Kimberly, without having to get a job is because when I was married to my husband, as a widow, you can get if you don't make much, which I didn't on social, then you get your husband's. You get 80% of your husband's. And so that made it doable. Oh, I love Seattle. Such a pretty area. Yeah, I'm going to check into it, Kimberly. You're right. It might just be that there's no weather stripping. I asked another lady that I talked to here, and she said it howls in her house too. Yeah, when I'm sleeping, I've never heard it at night. I've never heard it in my bedroom. But when I'm here and in the kitchen, I hear it strong. And it's not always windy. This is just exceptionally 38 miles an hour is a lot. Like that's too much. Okay. I'm gonna check into weather stripping. Yeah, it's really important to try to set yourself up as best as you can because when you're older, and the older you get, the less you really can do. I can't stand on my feet for hours. And I'm having a problem in the back of my right calf. While I'm walking the dog, every step hurts right in my calf. So I took some ibuprofen tonight. But yeah, I can't even imagine having to get up and go to work somewhere. No. Meals on Wheels is we have that in this town. They don't call it that, but it's basically every day if I wanted, I could have a meal. I don't want the meal. That's the thing. Yeah, I would. So I'm glad I got married to my husband. Exactly, Diane. It's hell getting old. The mind is willing, but the body is not able. Yeah, I have my massager right here because I am trying to get that calf muscle taken care of. You think drinking kale smoothies is going to make you feel younger? Yeah, that I'm gonna goodbye. Yeah, I love doing what I want. And I'd rather be alone than to be with the wrong person. So that is the truth. Stella says my dad was someone that liked to tinker, ended up owning 4 patents. Wow, cool. He did. He sold one to the Thule company and has made residual income when alive. What it was it that he came up with? It's pretty cool. Maryland might give you gas, but I highly doubt it. It will make you feel younger, maybe smell younger. Yeah, nerve pain in the leg. ES. Let's see. Alone but not lonely, right? And I'm kind of like, I guess the word would be kind of lonely, lonely for certain things like my husband, or lonely for a barrel laugh with a friend that you really know. And there isn't anyone around here like that for me. I use the white, yes, Amanda, every single night. That's what I do. Amanda gave me this little box and it's a white noise sound. And I use right now I change. I go from a fan to the air conditioning and now I'm into like rain, just a really nice rain sound. And I have it all night long. Eating healthy for sure. I'm just making a joke about kale. I have so much autoimmune. Oh, bummer. I need to heal. Well, as long as it's helping in love with health, and you're seeing it work for you, that's all that matters. Hello, Izetta. Got it, Stella. It is. That is cool. Yeah, I have to hear something. It used to be TV. Excuse me. But now I don't like the TV on. I just want a sound, like a soft, just whatever, like it is great. Amanda, you gave me some good things since we've known each other. Your fan's on 24 hours a day. If I had a ceiling fan, I'd keep it on. I don't have one. And I do have a fan at the RV still. I'm going to bring it over here because that sound would be good too and cool. Yeah, but after the video's over, Marilyn, doesn't your TV or your laptop stay on? Oh yes, we are down on thumbs up right now. I would really appreciate to get that up to at least 70. Yeah, I like thunderstorms too, but my dog Rosie does not like thunderstorms. She gets freaked out. So I don't want to do that to her. I'm going to have to let her out one more time in this wind. Go ahead, ask for advice, certainly. The babies are both really good, though. They're happy. They eat good. They have a good soft place to hang out. Okay, I get it, Marilyn. Yeah, that would work too, Stella. I am, and you can play white noise videos on YouTube. That's true too. When I didn't have the sound machine, I would put my phone on one of those long 10-hour fan sounds on YouTube. But I like having that little machine. It's a USB port. It's always on. It's little. It's really good. Yeah, this place is pretty good. I got my first electric bill was $59, and I use the AC and the heat a lot. I mean, right now nothing's on. I mean, it's on, but it's not coming on. And when it's hot out, man, this thing will freeze you out of here. I don't know what the heck. So, speaking of fire, Marilyn, there's a guy that I met the first day I was here, and he walks back and forth. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. And I noticed that his recliner that he has outside on his little patio was gone. I thought, wow. And then I realized that he moved across the way to the other side of the other building, another building. And then I met this lady recently. Yeah, 59 was good, real good. And I use it. Um, and she told me that there was a fire. He he wasn't home and his stove must have been on and there must have been something on the stove and he had a fire. I wasn't here. It must have been when I went to Abilene. I don't know. In love with health. I what's wrong with the old videos? Check out AB camping, ab camping, tent camping. He does it glamorous with a border collie. New Zealand's a really neat place. I would love to see it. I'm never going to. Yeah, he had a fire. I mean, I'm not. It's not on my row of these duplex apartment villas, whatever you want to call them. It's on the next one, but that's pretty freaky. And the lady said that she had smoke damage in her, like she was trying to air out her apartment because it was close to his. It was delicious. I ate it real fast before I turned on the live stream. Amanda, it came out good. I can hear wind all over. This is some real wind. I'm going to see if it's gotten worse. Let's see. It says 33 miles an hour on that. Love AB. That's his name. Keep the old one, Tart says. I also, because of Amanda, she says to me the other day, check this video out. It's this Asian guy. He built himself a little truck camper, just a little square back of a small truck, not even a big truck camper. But he never speaks, just really nice music. And he usually parks somewhere and does this ritual of getting ready and set up for a meal that he cooks. And he does precise cooking and he's very interesting. And then he puts it all away and goes to sleep. And I got mesmerized by this guy. What's the name? Yeah, it's a silent this guy is silent the whole time, and he just does everything meticulously, like, the same all the time, but he has different food that he prepares in the different kind of cooking pots because it's, like, Asian. It's very, authentic. Bill, happy birthday. I hope you did something fun for your birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday till today. Yeah, he never says a word. I and then we looked him up on Social Blade, and the guy makes tons of money, millions of views. And I said, Amanda, you know what? This guy probably for his living did the truck and does the videos like once a week, and the rest of the time he lives in a mansion. Oh. The name of the channel that I'm talking about, I think I don't remember the name. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. Are you talking to me, Bill? By the way, he is meticulous. It's amazing how he fits all that in there and makes the food. Is he? Yeah, he's YouTube. Let me find his channel because of course I subscribed. Let's see if I can find one. Um, Give me a sec. I'll find one. It's always on. It's good for falling asleep. It's funny how you can never find what you're looking for when you need to find it. Did anybody find it yet? Tag along the way is tails along the way. Isn't that it? I am Amanda. Is that it? Tails along the way. I think it is that. It's kind of it's interesting. It's so different than the way Americans are, which is pretty cool. It's all Amanda's fault that I'm now hooked on it. I think I watched 3 in a row. You're welcome. Of course, I'm looking here and can't find one. Here it is. It's winter car camping. The name of the guy that his channel is Tag T A L E Y T Tales. Tales along the way. Quiet night. So yeah, check it out. I mean, what the heck? The guy makes a lot of money. Have fun with your smoothie. Yum yum. AB camping, I've never heard of. There's so many people to follow. Yeah, Camo Dave, God bless him. Well, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed the hour that we spent together. I did. I'm gonna go play on Second Life. I think I'll go swimming. There's one sim that's got a big pool. And if you go in like one of the tubes, the inner tubes, or a floaty, you can swim. There's different things on the menu. It's so funny. Right. And he makes paninis. Yeah. And he always makes this guy we're talking about. He takes a little clay pot and makes like old fashioned clay pot, like Chinese, and makes his rice. I really appreciate everybody that comes in. I really do. And I'll try to put a video out in the next few days. And I will see everybody on Tuesday. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have a good weekend, I mean. And try to find some joy. Peace out, friends. I always enjoy this, and I'm so glad I did it. You have a great night, the rest of it. Peace out.